Letty, you and Eleanor hold the fort here. Keep the Jennies running.
For almost all of my Warframe career, quests have been some of the most enjoyable content in the game, and the quest for Warframe 1999 was no different. In this video, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about why I think it was so good, and what it did right over others that I don't consider nearly as enjoyable. A surefire way for a Warframe quest to stand out, both within its update and compared to other quests, is to offer an experience that is unique. Specifically, the actual content of the quest doesn't appear anywhere else in the game. The biggest and best example of this is definitely the New War. There are several gameplay segments with unique characters, like Viso, Teshin and the Drifter, that make the quest memorable, in addition to every single mission being entirely narrative driven, as opposed to just being regular missions with some unique dialogue. Think about it, when you feel like replaying a quest, which one seems like the best choice? I would wager that the answers to that question would be The Second Dream, The War Within, The Sacrifice, The New War, and Jade Shadows. These all offer something in gameplay or narrative that you can't get anywhere else in Warframe. This brings us to 1999's quest, The Hex, which does just that. Sure, it may be primarily comprised of your typical Warframe gameplay, but on top of that you're introduced to the proto-frames and their group dynamic, encounter Entradi in person for the first time, and experience some really cool set pieces as the Drifter works with Arthur, Aoi, Amir, Quincy, Letty and Eleanor to save Holvania from catastrophe. But aside from its uniqueness, there's something this quest has which is sorely missing in others. Presentation. What immediately comes to mind to explain this is Angels of the Zariman and the Duviri Paradox. A big problem in both of these quests is that when characters are talking to one another, they look incredibly stiff and robotic. This makes it much harder to appreciate said characters and to immerse yourself in the story being conveyed through the dialogue. You can contrast this with so many scenes from the Hex. The way the proto-frames move and talk, they feel like real people, which means you can connect with them and their story better than you can with others. It's not just the characters and dialogue either. The plot has a clear 3-act structure, the cinematography and editing is clean, the music is always a perfect complement to the action, and the set pieces are fun and exciting. Just take a look at a few of the scenes that I think stand out in one or several of these ways.
With a track you all know and love, from global sensation Online.
Master, my master, why hast thou abandoned me?
All that matters is I'm here now.
And what is that?
Love.
Whoa! Like Marty McFlee.
You taking a piss?
Here, let's ditch the cycles for something less conspicuous.
She's in the back.
Eleanor!
She's in the back, Letty.
You can have it.
One last point I'd like to emphasize is the one of quality over quantity. The Hex quest is only about 90 minutes long, yet delivers so much in that time. But the quest to demonstrate this idea better than any other is undeniably JADE Shadows. I mean, that was a 30-minute quest, but by the end of it, my jaw was on the floor. Warframe's story is infamously incoherent and mind-boggling, but I admire that it can still deliver such powerful moments like these. To conclude, I think the Hex quest's gameplay and narrative, and the delivery of it, was incredibly well done. There are of course bugs and imperfections, but these hardly matter because the overall experience was still so enjoyable. I sincerely hope that most, or all, future Warframe quests are produced at this level of quality, but I understand that different updates have different scopes, so it may not always be possible. That being said, when a new quest does come around, considering what DE have been able to do already, I don't see why it should be anything short of cinema. But of course, the discussion would not be complete without your input. What did you guys think of the Hex quest, and what are your favourite and least favourite quests? I'd say that my top 5 in order are the New War, the Hex, JADE Shadows, the War Within, and Whispers in the Walls. Even more broadly, what do you think of quests as a whole, and do you enjoy playing them? Please let me know in the comments, as I'd very much like to discuss this. Of course, thank you very much for watching, and if you would like, you can now support the channel with a super thanks. I'll put up where you can do that on the screen here, just have a look. Otherwise, thank you again, and until next time.